Hey, what's up, everybody? BDF 44 coming at you another video. All right, so that was somebody from the Glendale Housing Authority, one of the people I called yesterday. And although they don't provide this type of service, he does know of a number that does. So he said he would email me that number. So yeah, I'm taking what the Lord gives me, I guess. If I got to live in a shelter tonight, then I guess I'll try my best to survive that, or want to survive that, would be the word. Do my best, you know. That's kind of what the point is. Like, you start getting into spaces that don't make no sense in your mind once you start trying to rationalize doing circumstances that don't feel comfortable for you. That's the essence of my struggle. That's the crux of my problem. And so I'm rolling in faith, man. I'm rolling with God. God got a whole day set up for me. I don't know where I'm going to be. Hopefully I can appeal to these people over at the hotel, but I don't even have the money to pay them right now. So even if I wanted to, I can't pay them. It's just it's a real nightmare that I've allowed myself to fall into, and I don't see escape for it. That's it. just real tough times. But and I look around, I see people going through the same thing. I see so many people laying on the street, they all messed up, man. So this is just day one for me. They've been out here for years and years and years, and they need more help than me. You know, so that's the circumstance. We stand strong in that. You can harbor fear if you like, but it ain't gonna save you. You can harbor confidence if you like, and maybe that'll be good enough to get you through it, but no matter what, I'm in something I can't escape. And as long as I've been alive, I've been able to escape these things. I've been able to. So, you know what I'm saying, man? I don't know. It's up to God now. It's up to Him now. Whatever He wants to do, I'm listening. I'm taking all, advice right now. If the Lord wants to put some information in my heart, or rather something that'll put me in a position to have what I need today, cool. If He has a safe place for me to lay my head on this street, something like that, I don't know. Maybe that's the way to go. If a shelter is what it is, then I'll try. I'll really try, man. I'll try. You know what I mean? I'm not against anything when I don't have no choices. I never was. It was just how I'm operating. I manage myself. So my anxiety's on 1,000, but my faith is on 1,010. My belief in God and the strength that He's given me from within is gonna match what it is that ultimately my anxiety's bringing. So that's what it is. I'm going forward in the Holy Spirit, man. I made choices, and within those choices, I didn't really know what better choices I had. And within those choices, I didn't know what I could do for myself. I didn't know there were people out there who had understanding of what it is I'm going through. I didn't know that. Now I do. And I could use that information to help myself from here. So that's what it is, man. I'm gonna let God do what He does, man. I'm not gonna sit up here and make any declarations about anything. I'm moving in the spirit of love. I got people that care about me, who want to see me fight this, beat this, win this battle. And to a point, I want to see myself win it too. You know what I'm saying? The enemy been trying to destroy me since I was 2. And I've been doing damage to him all year long. Heck, for several years on this channel, if you go back and watch some therapy sessions, I've been doing damage. I've been trying to help people, help myself, keep going, fighting. And I've succeeded in some of that, I really have. But I was always trying to manage my mental health, and it wasn't because of a lack of faith. It was just the only way I knew how to operate. That's it. Try to explain that to somebody is not the easiest thing in the world, but it's the truth. It's the only way I knew how to move. And to get God in place and let Him lead me to the different things that ultimately make me comfortable. And so I stayed in isolation all this time. I stayed away from school and stuff like that. That would have helped me have the conditioning to have that mental health, resistance to certain things that would otherwise give me solutions. I did everything I could to keep myself from feeling as bad as I did on Tuesday. And I survived Tuesday. So that means that I think I can survive today. Even though today is much worse than Tuesday, I don't feel as bad. And it's always about how I feel at the end of the day. It's always about how I feel. Not what's real most of the time, but how I feel. Until we are in this fight or flight situation where you ain't got nowhere to go. So that's what it is, man. I'm so very thankful that the Lord allowed me to get this far, man. Forget what happens next. Forget how bad it could go from here. Thank you for letting me steer clear of this for 39 years. Praise God. Thank you for allowing me to have a mom that worked so hard through her trauma and her circumstances so that I could have a way, you know what I mean, to not have gone through this yet. Thank you so much for giving me this place. Runzi found me this place. You know what I'm saying? Found me Lennox when I was about to go homeless. Allowed me to go to my to the condo that my mom lived in and my aunt lived in, and had fixed it up so that a lot of what the cancer-causing agents that I believe were there were not in place, so that I could survive in that place and not get cancer. He's done so much for me, down to having $1 on the floor when I needed just 4 and I had 3 to do my laundry. That's what God did yesterday. And I'm supposed to now give up on God right now? Nah, I can't see it. I can't see it, man. He would have had to not do any of that stuff for me to feel like there's not another path for me to take that's better than the one that I see in my mind's eye, or that I can't survive whatever's next in this situation, or that I can't endure something that maybe I told myself I could never endure. There's no way, with what it is he's proven, that I'm going to forget what he's proven. Not on this day, not after what I just went through. This has been an absolutely anointed and comforting circumstance that I went through last night. The Lord has been telling me as early as on the way to where I just came from that I'm doing all right. And that same voice has never lied to me. Never. And to a point right now it's telling me I'm all right. That he has something for me, that this is about to work out somehow. Maybe the path to that don't feel all that great to me. Maybe my stomach can have these knots in it and all this other stuff, but there's something deeper going on here. And that truth is, he's already proven. And that's what I want to tell all of y'all. I may be in the worst circumstance I've ever been in, arguably. Feels like it is. But my God is proven. And I was able to survive all of those circumstances because of it. Proven, man. So I can be a little fearful. I can be a little anxious. You know, all of those feelings are natural. But you can't tell me there ain't no light at the end of the tunnel. I already see it. My GR basically approved. I just got to get that far. My SSI, I'm due. I just got to get that far. My uncle, he said he's going to help me with finances. I just got to see them come my way. My friends, all these different links that I've received, they could come. All these different things that I've tried to do, meeting Anthony and providing him the service, hopefully he was able to get into the place he needs to go so that he can get his place to stay, because he's been on these streets before for so long, man. I don't have any interest for people who've been on the streets to be on the streets. No more than I have any interest in myself being on that. So if I could help somebody, you're damn right, I want to do that. You know, that's what I'm telling you. I want to do that. I want to help somebody. Not just be somebody who's helping himself and that's it. No, man. And all this information I got, I want people to share it with others. Anything that I've put on this camera, share. Get somebody off the streets, man. Help somebody mental health. Get them what they need so that they don't have to go through this by themselves. I'm not going through it by myself necessarily, although I am physically. This is definitely alone, but I got people behind me. I got a God I believe in, etc. But that's the point. It's like, this is a day where he wants me to lean on my faith so hard because he's already proven. And in that, he's telling me to share the information, share the experience, declare that God's about to do something that maybe he hasn't done yet. Maybe I ain't seen how the clock's gonna strike in my favor, but watch him work. And I'm telling you, watch him work. He's gonna do something. Even if it ain't what I would want, even if it ain't necessarily what I would have in mind, even if it ain't one of the things that he's done before, he's about to do something. Because there's purpose in this life of mine. And if he wanted me to quit, he would have put that in my heart. He'd have given me the thumbs down. He'd have told me to just, get in this thing. It's cool, I'm done with you. You got this. You can go ahead and end it. He ain't said nothing like that. All I'm getting is thumbs up. You're fulfilling my purpose. Just like I told y'all on the way here in the video I made, this day was already written from the beginning. And all the steps that have to be taken, he got it measured down to the very inch. And I'm telling you, I don't know what he's gonna do, but I thank him for it already. Because you can't deny what's already proven. And I ain't rebuking nothing. If he wants me to lay my head down in this pile of dirt right here, I trust, dream good dreams and wake up with more intentions on being better tomorrow. That's how real that is right now. That's how my faith is working. I'm not quitting. You let that enemy know that you ain't quitting. You see what BDF is going through. You see what other people are going through. You know what you've been through. You ain't quitting. He cannot have you. That's what you tell that enemy. That's what you tell them inner demons that are trying to pull you into circumstances you ain't got no business being in. They can't have you. God's got something else coming. Just keep watching. There's more to the story. Keep believing. There's more to his glory. And you've prayed prayers. That's the thing. That's why I ask everybody to pray for everybody, not just themselves, not just me, not for just me. Pray for as many humans as you can, as many animals as you can, or whatever it is that comes to mind. Pray. Because that's what's going to be the equity that gives you the strength on days like this. People I pray for start showing up in my head, start showing up in my dreams. Letting them know that they on my team. People I ain't never met in my life, but I pray for them just because it's in my heart to do so. Now they starting to pop up when I need them the most. Vibes of people like, yo. Thoughts of people like, hey, remember me? I ain't forgot you. That's what I've been dealing with. That led up to this. And I'm telling you, if that wasn't in place, I would have been saying a different thing. But that's what it is. It's like, yo, man, I got a whole team behind me spiritually. Not everybody has to understand me or believe me or nothing. I just need to know that truth as I go forward without quitting. Without looking around saying there ain't no hope, this is it. I don't know what's coming. But I don't feel like I did Tuesday. I don't feel like I did in that dream on Friday. And I know that if I get on my feet, I can do some great things. Not just great things for myself, but great things for a lot of people. A whole lot. So if that means I got to get through this and do this or that, or let go of this or that, I'm asking for the strength to do it. It's okay to not be okay. I learned that last night. I learned that there's help for people like me. I learned that there's places for people like me to go. I just got to find them. I just got to have the strength to find them, and I know where I'm getting that strength. I got a couple more hours to be in that hotel room, legally anyway. You can try to stay there a little longer. I don't know. I have to pray about that. The Lord wants me to sneak around. I don't want to sneak around. That's the whole point. Everything I'm doing is about honesty, letting people know what the truth is. I ain't got nowhere to go, but I do have a God that's going to want to see me continue. So if you give me a blessing, he'll bless you too. If you harm me or you send me away, then like I did when I sent someone away, he'll put you through it. It just is what it is. But that don't mean I get to threaten nobody with that. That don't mean that it's my story to tell. That's God's business, man. Whatever he wants to do with others, That's his business. What he's doing with me is his business. But what he's giving me is a strength about myself. I feel like he's carrying me right now. There's a weird feeling that I feel like he's carrying my legs, like my legs are not moving on their own. It's like he's carrying me sort of. And I think about how I felt when I got off the bus, or rather got out of that car with that lady that drove me over here, the Uber. And I remember that spiritual feeling that I got. Am I supposed to forget that now? That spirit I felt when I walked in that hotel room for the first time and had a choice between the two hotels rooms that they were offering me. And I knew one had spiritual energy for me, the other one did not. And I chose the right one, and I've gone through all I did in that place. Am I supposed to forget that now? That the world's telling me there ain't no way? That all the things that in my mind's eye that I most fear are now in front of me? Or am I going to trust God who's already proven? This is what I'm telling you. You got a choice to make now. Either you can believe God's going to do what it is he said he's going to do, or you can listen to that side of yourself that tells you everything's bad and react to that in the way that you would naturally. I'm going with God on this one. He's proven too much, y'all. So that's what it is. When someone's proven, then you don't have to wonder. Someone show you they loyal to you or they're your friend, you don't have to wonder. They got you, you got them. By the way, this place is awesome. Expensive, very expensive, but great food. I got the chicken fajita there. Man, was that a meal to live for. I kid you not, every bite, every morsel was heaven. I wanted it again, just didn't want to spend the $20. Very expensive. You're going there, you know, you're gonna spend a little something, but they're gonna cook up something real good for you. That's a fact. So now I'm back at the hotel. I'm gonna ask the Lord to figure out what my day is gonna be about. Figure out a way to either stay here, put it in their hearts, or let me stay here, or find me another place like this, or let me get the strength to do whatever the other option would be. I don't know what it's gonna be. But I can tell you this, whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna follow the Spirit in it. That's it. Ain't no two ways about it. We following the Spirit. Because that's what's gotten me this far. That's what kept me from doing anything I didn't have no business doing. Praise God. BDF 44.